guys, I haven't made a video in a while, but I just wanted to put something out there really quickly, is that people need to stop using Myers-Briggs or socionics or Enneagram or any personality typing system or even astrology or anything else like that. You can't use it as a crutch. These things are only tools, and nothing external of you can ever tell you who you are or what your purpose is, or these things are fun to study, but these things won't tell you who you are. These things won't tell you what to do. These things won't ultimately make you feel better about yourself. I know a lot of people in the Myers-Briggs community. I've been involved in forums for almost 5 years now. I've been lurking around. It seems like I really have a kinship with these types of people because, especially everyone that comments, everyone that probably watches my videos, people I've met online in the Myers-Briggs community, I have a real kinship with this group, with you guys watching probably, because you're all curious. So if you're watching this, you're probably curious. You probably want to know the depths of your soul. And that's a very admirable thing. So go you. But the thing is that if you're watching my videos or any other video because you don't know who you are and you hope that learning about Myers-Briggs or Enneagram or socionics will tell you who you are, then you're doing it wrong. You have to be willing to look within the depths of yourself in order to know the depths of yourself. Something else that I relate to that I've been, especially when I was like 18, like first starting college or just really all through college, I spent a lot of time feeling really misunderstood, like nobody understands me, what's the deal? Like, oh, it's because I'm an ENFJ and that's so rare, oh my gosh, it sucks that I'm just such a giving, rare personality that nobody will ever understand or appreciate. Oh my goodness, people always think feelers are not smart, and I am smart. Like, how do I prove to them that I am smart? It's just all noise, because you can't feel understood unless you understand yourself. And you can't put the burden on other people to understand you unless you understand yourself and can communicate who you are to others. The responsibility is always on you. Now, I do think that there's a thing where intuitives might just feel more understood because society at large doesn't necessarily accommodate at all times. But, you know, if you're an intuitive, or even if you're not intuitive, if you're someone that feels like not understood by society, then maybe that's just a sign to you that you need to change your lifestyle, or maybe you should try and change society if you don't think it works for you, or maybe you should find a community that is more like-minded. But yeah, so my overall point here is that you can't use Myers-Briggs as a crutch. If you want Myers-Briggs, cognitive functions, socionics, or any sort of personality typology to be worthwhile for you, you're going to have to use it as a tool that assists in your the hard work of self understanding and self-growth. You have to dig deep in the depths of your soul, and there is no shortcut. If you want to know yourself, you're going to have to do the dirty work. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody can do it for you. And if you want someone to tell you who you are, I really do not recommend spending any of your money on somebody who says that they can tell you who you are. I do not recommend. Spiritual communities kind of guilty of this too. But, you know, everyone's different. You have to take things on a case-by-case basis. But if you are looking for someone to tell you who you are or to help you understand yourself, I do not recommend putting any of your money toward that. And I don't recommend putting any of your energy toward that, because it's going to be a fruitless endeavor for you. It's only going to remind you that you have to ask yourself, because all the answers are within you. And I think the main reason why Myers-Briggs is not very statistically accurate is because it's not very likely that a lot of people in society don't know themselves well, and the tests are only as accurate as the self-knowledge and the person taking the test. So you say you changed types, well, maybe you found yourself. Maybe you found who you always were. Or maybe you are swaying from who you always are because you feel like who you are is wrong. Truth is, there really is just no other way to say it. The answers are within you. They're not anywhere else. So I encourage you, I can offer you, and this is my favorite thing to do, I can offer tools of how to look within yourself. I can tell you things that I've done. I can tell you how I've used Myers-Briggs and astrology and socionics and Enneagram and all of these tools to learn about myself. But also another point going on with that is that you can't, once you have learned a system like this, you also can't use them as excuses for why you are the way you are. All of your actions you have complete responsibility and ownership over. So you can't be like, oh, I'm just an ENFJ, so that's why I seem like I'm clingy, because it's just my personality. If you don't like that about yourself, change it. It doesn't change who you are. It's just all a matter of becoming more aligned with your values and with who you really want to be and who you're meant to be. And I think that typology has been a great way to learn about myself and to learn about who I am in relation to the world. But yeah, bottom line, it is just a tool. So treat it as such, and don't put so much weight on it. Make sure that your opinion of yourself is what has the most weight on who you are. And other people's opinions, they can matter. Like, I'm not here to say that they aren't, but please put your own opinion and your own belief first, because that's all you got.